Hello, friends, and welcome to Magical Melodies. My brand new podcast show starts right now. Hi, friends. Welcome to Magical Melodies. I am your host, Kevin Kiley. Now I get to add podcast host to my resume. I am so excited to be here. And thank you so much for all that are already here and commenting. It literally means the world to me. I am so excited to be here. I am so nervous, but we're going to all have fun together because that's what it's all about. Welcome to the show. This is Magical Melodies, and we are in for a treat. Magical Melodies is going to take you on a magical journey, if you will, through the Disney parks, through Disney movies, through Disney music, of course, all the classics, and just a safe space for everybody to come enjoy the magic and what the magic means to me. I hope it means to you on this little segment that we have for you guys today and every first and third Sunday of the month. Now, before we get into all things Disney, first of all, I wanted to have a moment of gratitude. I wanted to shout out Jessica Dugas, host, creator, goddess of the Breakthrough Show Network, for giving me this platform to be on here today. I am so thankful for you, and I'm so honored to be here. So thank you to you. I promise I won't cry, but I do. I want to dedicate this episode to a very special friend of mine who is unfortunately no longer with us in the human form. But I know she's right here with me right now. My very good friend Liz, in angel form. I love and miss you so much, and this is for you. And I know you'd be right here next to me if you could. All right, my friends. Now, enough of the sap. Now let's talk. All right. So I am going to start by telling you a little bit about my Disney story. So I have been a lover of Disney for as long as I can remember, and I was very lucky to go as a kid. I was probably about 6 or 7. My sister is somewhere in the comments, she can confirm. 6 or 7 for the very first time with my mom and my sister and some family friends, and it was amazing. And I remember, it's funny, it's really funny because when you grow up, like, you don't remember a lot of your childhood, right? But like certain things you really do remember that stick with you forever. And it's crazy. And I remember this very well. I remember walking through the gates of Magic Kingdom and literally walking down Main Street, USA, and feeling like all of the problems, all of the troubles, like really, what does a 7-year-old really have? But still, you know what I mean? It's magical. And seriously, I will never forget the feeling that came over me, and I literally fell in love with it ever since. Funny story, speaking on that first experience, it was hot. It was, I think my sister and my mom were probably at getting a concession stand or something at the water, and little curious Kevin sees Snow White leading the parade. Now, I was minding my business, I was just doing what I was doing, and all of a sudden, my mom and my sister were buying their water at the concession stand, whatever, doing what one does. And there I was. I see Snow White, and she's leading the parade. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to lead the parade with Snow White. Why not? Not forgetting that my mom and my sister were behind me and definitely, probably might have wondered where a 7-year-old Kevin was going, right? Well, they turn around from getting their water, And there I was, holding hands with Snow White, leading the parade down Main Street, USA in the Magic Kingdom. So you're welcome for that story. Let's check in and see who's on. Hi, Linda. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Kat. I'm so happy you all are here. I'm so excited to be here. I still love Hakuna Matata laminated with me all the time since the first time I watched it in the cinema. Absolutely. It means no worries for the rest of your days. How could you not love it? I totally agree. Have you ever seen the Festival of Lion King in Animal Kingdom? It is one of the best shows ever. It's so fun. It's like 15 minutes. But it's like literally one of the most magical experiences you'll ever find. And I have to tell you that Disney has a really wonderful job of, no matter how old you are, there is something for everybody, right? There's something for everybody in Disney World. And it's just amazing because, like, literally, so I went back in March with my friend Lucia, and so many people, I feel like, think like you have to run from point A to point B to point C and never catch your breath and never breathe, which, yeah, is true for sure. Hi, Noelle, welcome. Which is definitely true for sure because, you know, sometimes you hustle, right? But whatchamacallit, we ate at this delicious hibachi restaurant, and like we were waiting for like our next ride or something, and we were literally sitting on these like pretty benches in Epcot, and just like it overlooked the water, and like you can see all the countries like surrounding it, and like literally sitting there for like maybe 30 minutes, relaxing, like getting off your feet for a second, was so peaceful. It was so magical. Like literally normalize taking a rest, sitting down at Disney. I feel like everybody thinks that they have to run, and then honestly, that's how you get burnt out. You know what I mean? Like, hi, Caitlin. Love you so much. But anyways, that's my ditty on Snow White, okay? And also, I want to say that Disney World also has a way from young ages to old ages to really make you feel like it's okay to be you, right? Especially more so now than maybe before. We're getting to see so many different types of characters, different characteristics, different body types, different whatever you want to call it. So many different genres, and I think that that's so important to children, you know, growing up, and even sometimes reminders for adults need to know, like, it's okay to be you. You know, not everybody is gonna like you. Not everybody is gonna like the same things that you do, and that's okay. That is okay. But as long as you are your authentic self, then that's all that matters. Yep. Yes, the amount of commuting is a lot. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. But there's so many ways to do it. Like there's so many ways to just find those special moments to just relax and to really just be, honestly. So speaking of that, let's get into the parks. Now, I have to tell you that up until probably I was 21 or 22, Magic Kingdom, number one, nothing can knock it down, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Magic Kingdom is still one of my favorite parks. It's Magic Kingdom. I mean, you know, my favorite fireworks show is there, Happily Ever After. It's amazing. But as an adult, Epcot has won my heart. It is so much fun. I mean, you can drink around the world if you're 21 and plus, and who doesn't love that? Just saying. But you know, there's so many cool things about it. There's something for everybody there, and it's really amazing. And I wanted to say I found this really interesting. So I didn't know this until I looked it up. So in Epcot, home to a restaurant called the Coral Reef. Now, that when you ride Finding Nemo in Epcot, it's really cool because when you come out of it, you can see like a little aquarium situation going on. Now, in the Coral Reef restaurant, they offer dinners and stuff, and it's a unique experience because there's a massive aquarium filled with marine life that includes sharks, sea turtles, and tropical fish, literally while you're sitting in Epcot enjoying your food. That's so cool, honestly, and I did not know that. I definitely love to check that out. Hi, Lisa. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Hi, Keto. How are you? Miss you. But yeah, so as an adult, Epcot has literally stole my heart. I literally don't know why, but it just has. It's so much fun. And then coming in hot at a hot number 2, Hollywood Studios. There is something about walking around Hollywood Studios and just the feel of it is so much fun. It's so, I don't know, it's just different. It's different than all the other parks, which again is another thing that's really unique that Disney does, because each park, even each section of each park, is very different and very utilized to whatever the theme is or to whatever area of the park is, so on and so forth. And it's so cool because no matter where you go, even the bathrooms are like literally stunning with like stained glass windows in them. But you always find something new. It's like I've been to Disney plenty of times, and let me tell you, each and every time, I've never seen that before. When did that get here? You always find something new, and it's really fun. It really keeps it interesting. And the beautiful thing that they do as well is they change things every so often to keep it fun, to keep it interesting, to keep it magical, which is so amazing. And I really, really genuinely admire that they do that. But yes, for those that are not as big as a Disney knowledger as myself, so we have 4 parks going on in Walt Disney World, which is in Orlando, Florida. Disneyland is California, which is a whole separate ballgame. But, so we have Magic Kingdom, we have our Epcot, we have our Animal Kingdom, and we have our Hollywood Studios, which was formerly known as MGM Studios, but I have a little fact on that, which was funny. So when Disney World's Hollywood Studios first opened, it was 1989, it was known as Disney MGM Studios. I still find myself calling it MGM from time to time just because it's a force of habit, right? The park was collaboration between the Walt Disney Company and Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, MGM, which allowed Disney to use MGM. But in 2008, I guess Disney ended its licensing agreement with MGM, so then they had to change it over to Hollywood Studios. But I thought that was really interesting because I never knew why they changed it from MGM. Same thing with, it used to be called Downtown Disney, but now it's called Disney Springs. I'm not sure why they changed that one, but once I find that, I will definitely get back to you on that one. The Tangled bathroom in Magic Kingdom, yes. Listen, she deserved better, I will say. Rapunzel deserved better, but that bathroom is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Yes, yep, it changed. It changed from MGM to Hollywood Studios, and I literally still find myself calling it Hollywood Studios from time to time. I mean, MGM. But yes, we are going to really get into all things parks as the episodes come on, and I am so excited for that. We have some really special guests that are lined up, which I'll get into a little bit later. I get ahead of myself at times, but yeah. So I really wanted you guys to get to know me this first episode and kind of what I'm about and what I really want to bring to the show. And like I said, Magical Melodies, the first and third Sunday of every month, is a safe space for everybody. Whether you're as crazy as the Disney fanatic as myself or you just want somewhere to hang, safe space. Our doors are always open and you are always welcome here. And I'm so grateful to do this. And I'm probably going to say that 100 more times because I genuinely mean it. Hi, Jen. You are just as awesome. Love you. All right, my friends. So we're going to delve into a little bit of Disney music and movies. So my top 2. Can anybody guess what they are? And also, I want to see in the comments what your favorite Disney movies are. So my top 2 are Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. Now, why, you may ask? Little Mermaid, I love that, Ariel has that sense of longing, right? For her desire, for her dreams. And, like she comes through some mishaps all along the way, obviously in a dramatic turn of events, but the core of the story is still there. And it really showed me as a kid, especially, like, you go for your dreams no matter how hard they are, because if everything was impossible, then nobody would be doing it, right? Nobody would be doing the thing. So I really took that out of that. Like, even when she sings Part of Your World, which, I don't know, you may hear somebody sing that later today, but I'm not really sure who it is. But when she sings that, it's like a longing for that desire, like, of her dreams of being part of that world, like, right? And, like, I think back to young Kev, who was like, 7 years old, walking into Disney for the first time and knew, like, hey, I want to be a singer. I want to be an actor. I want to be all of these things that so many people, like, maybe said, that's a little bit hard. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Like, we do it anyways because these are your dreams. And the only person that is in control of whether your dreams happen or not, guess what? Is you. Just saying. And my second favorite movie is Beauty and the Beast. Oh my gosh, that's another one that really shows you a really important message. Beauty is found within. Not everything is about glitz and glamour. And, you know, the message of the true love that comes from that is something that has always just been so beautiful to me. When I was a senior in high school, I was actually lucky enough to play the Beast, and I am dying to play him again someday, sometime. He is a dream role of mine, and I'm gonna manifest that that's gonna happen soon. Right? We'll do that. All right, let's take a comment and see what's going on. What are some of y'all's favorite movies? Let's see. Little Mermaid. Yep. Absolutely. Great Minds Think Alike. Beauty and the Beast. Yep. Princess and the Frog. Yes, 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 yes. Yep. Aladdin and Hercules. I love Aladdin as well. It's so good. Snow White. You know what? I think Snow White gets slept on because Snow White is pretty good, right? Oh my gosh. So I think I have a Tarzan. That's another one that's very slept on. Hi, Heavy. I think I have a special guest over here that might want to tell her favorite Disney movies too. You guys, this little girl has came into everybody's life in our family and changed it, but she is absolutely my built-in bestie. I love her so much, and I'm so happy she's here. She's been my rock. Please say hi to my beautiful niece, Layla. Come on in. Come on down so they can see you. Come get your moment, girl. Get your moment. That's right. All right, let's see. All right. Tell the folk what your favorite movie is on the Disney.
I think my favorite Disney movie is The Princess and the Frog.
Why? Yeah, see, the queen is here. Shake those nerves, girl. Get your head in the game. Why is it your favorite?
It's my favorite because, like, Tiana's the only one who I think I could kind of, like, relate to in a way because we both like to cook.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also, like, one of the only Disney princesses that, like, looks like me.
Yeah, see, and you know what? That is exactly what I was talking about in representation because it's so important to find your niche, right? Do you have a second favorite that you want to tell the viewers?
Oh, and my second favorite is Lilo and Stitch.
Do you have a reason why? Or do you just like that one?
It kind of talks about, like, it doesn't matter how you look and that, like, family is one of the most important things in life.
That was beautiful. Why? Because Ohana means what?
Family.
And family means?
Nobody gets left behind or forgotten.
Folks, you heard it here. Let's say hi to your fans. We got Kitty saying, yes, Layla. We have Lisa saying Tarzan for her. It does have the best soundtrack. I do agree with that. We have Keto Karen saying, hey, Layla. All right, friends, that is my beautiful niece, and she will be a reoccurring guest on the Magical Melodies. So can't do it without her. She's been my number one support system. Now I'm crying. Representation is so important. It really, really is for this exact reason. For this exact reason, my friends. Oh, gosh. All right, my loves. We are going to take a brief commercial break, and we will be back after this with more fun on Magical Melodies.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
All right, my friends, welcome back to Magical Melodies. So I mentioned that one of my favorite Disney movies is Little Mermaid. So I have a little something special for you guys. I hope you enjoy it.
What if Ariel was a boy? Part of your world milky.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the boy who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, he's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos plenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. Oh, you want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see I'm dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. And what would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on land they'd understand, but they don't. Reprimand their own ones, bright young children, sick of swimming, ready to stand, ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above? Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world. There you have it, friends. The day I grew a tail. No, seriously, that is truly one of my all-time favorite Disney songs. And like I said, it just goes back to that longing for just, let's take the story aside, right? And just, she's so hopeful that, what would she give to do all this? And it really represents that, for me, for dreams, hard work pays off. You keep going, you keep following those dreams. And really, it's so inspiring, genuinely. That's right. Truer words have never been spoken. Thank you so much, Monica. Thank you, Noelle. And I saw your comment earlier about turning 40 in front of the castle. I say go for it. I say do it. Thank you so much. You guys, I am so overwhelmed with gratitude right now. Like, I literally can't say that enough. I got some fun facts for us before, we head off for today. You guys want to hear some fun facts? Okay, so this was really interesting to me, okay? So, Walt Disney World Resort in Florida, resort as a whole, right, from the parks through all of the properties that you can stay at, is approximately the size of San Francisco. It covers 25,000 acres, making it roughly twice the size of Manhattan. Who knew that? I certainly did not know that. I knew Disney World was big, but I did not realize it was that big, all right? Oh my gosh. So this is actually really cool because I've actually had some friends. So for those that don't know, if you work at Disney, you're not called an employee of Disney, you're called a cast member of Disney, which honestly I love. I love that so much because it really, really makes you feel like, it's just you're part of the movie. You're living your magical journey. And I think that that's so amazing. But so beneath Magic Kingdom specifically, right? There's a network of underground tunnels called utilidors. Okay. So what the utilidors are used for, they allow cast members to move between different areas of the park without being seen by guests to keep that magic alive, which is so amazing and so important, I feel like, especially there. Now, let me know in the comments if you guys have heard or seen or spotted any of your own hidden Mickeys, because I am so surprised at the amount of people that don't even know that the hidden Mickeys are literally all over the place. It's the coolest thing. So for those that don't know, this one's for you. So throughout Disney World, there are a bunch of hidden Mickey symbols in various attractions, buildings, even some of the bathrooms, landscapes. Finding them has become a very popular activity for like the people that know about them. And it's really cool because some of them, like there's one, of course, in the Little Mermaid ride that is, when the sun hits it just right, it appears. Like it's not always there, but when it does, it's like the most beautiful thing. It's like sparkly. It's so cool. So exciting. The Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion is my mom's favorite ride. All right, you want one more story? Okay, well, 7-year-old Kevin, we'll rewind to that visit that I was telling you guys about. My mom's not a big ride person, right? But she does her thing. All she wanted to go on was the Haunted Mansion. Okay? All she wanted to go on was the Haunted Mansion. 7-year-old Kevin was terrified of the Haunted Mansion. He talked a big talk until he got there and saw the little graveyard and all the things, and I was like, nope. So my mom, being the wonderful mom that she is, had the opportunity she took the opportunity to stay with me and bought me a Mickey popsicle instead. And now it's like one of my favorite rides, so I am sorry, Mom, but we appreciate you. You spotted me. That's amazing. I love that so much. And like, how different is it from then to now? Isn't it crazy? But still, the one thing that's always been the same is the magic. Like, they always do such a good job of keeping the magic alive, and that's so important. Right? It's scary. But like, going on it, it's so much fun. It really is so much fun. Yes, we are all sorry, Mama Kylie. This is your formal apology. Okay, now this blew my mind. So we know there's unique trash cans at Disney World, okay? They're very proud of that. So Disney Imagineers designed unique trash cans for each theme of the theme parks to seamlessly blend in with the surroundings. They're not just functional, they're part of the immersive experience. Now, I've had people tell me that they eat on top of the Disney trash cans because they are the only trash cans that get cleaned every 30 minutes. Listen, I'm all about the magic. I don't know about that. I don't know if you ever catch me eating on a Disney garbage can. I just can't get down with that. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you would feel magical trying, because I don't know. That definitely wasn't for me. Oh, this one is really cool. Okay, so Fantasmic, right? So there's a bunch of different fireworks shows that we will definitely get into for more episodes to come. But Fantasmic, I had the pleasure of seeing it for the very first time back in March. And let me tell you, that fireworks show blew my mind. It was literally in an amphitheater I don't know if I'm saying that word right, but like a huge outdoor theater, like literally on the water. And the show was like on the water, and it was so cool. I have a little description about it. So it's a nighttime spectacular that takes place on the Hollywood Hills Amphitheater at Disney's Hollywood Studios. They do 2 shows a night, I believe. So if you or anybody that you know is going to Hollywood Studios or Disney at all, tell them to check out Fantasmic. Like, it's so cool, and I definitely recommend. But it's so cool because it incorporates the use of a massive water screen. It's the only fireworks show right now that does that. It's like 50 feet high, 100 feet wide, and it has the images projected on it as well as like live characters in it. Like, you see all the characters. Like, you see Moana, you see Pocahontas, you see Sorcerer Mickey. Like, no, I'm sorry, not Sorcerer Mickey, but Mickey's really cool in that one. And then like you literally see every character at the end that like kind of sail by. It's literally the most magical thing ever, and I definitely recommend Fantasmic. Like, do it, right? Fantasmic is amazing. I'm telling you, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. And also, since we're on a Hollywood Studios kick right now, Toy Story Land is one of my favorite lands. I actually rode Slinky Dog coaster for the first time, my last time, and it was so much fun. But Toy Story Mania is where it's at. Listen, like, I get real competitive on that ride. It's like you're doing your little thing with like, I don't know what it is, like your little Toy Story thing, like you're aiming at darts, but like the person that you're with, like you're playing against. It is so much fun. Like, it's so much fun. If anybody wants to challenge me on that, I'm not very good, but like I'll still give you a run for your money. I promise. Oh my gosh, my friends. So yeah, I just like am so genuinely overwhelmed with gratitude. I am so grateful for each and every one of you that are watching this right now. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you that took the time out of your Sunday night to come and hang out with me. Like, really, that means the world to me. And I was so nervous to do this, and I feel so empowered by, doing things that scare us, because that's so important. And I think that is such a valuable lesson to learn. And it's like, you lose out on all the risks that you don't take, right? Very important. Who doesn't love some fireworks, especially with the Disney magic? Exactly. Yep. Maleficent in dragon form. Yes. It's so cool. It's literally so cool. And Maleficent comes out in Festival of Fantasies too, which is a parade in Magic Kingdom, which we'll talk about soon too. We have so much fun. We have so much fun coming your way. You do get a little wet in the front, but it's totally worth it, right, Lisa? It's totally worth it. Oh, I'm so excited too. And all the music, like, that was like something that was so important to me to incorporate, because that's who I am. I'm Kevin Kiley Music. Like, come on, how could I not? How could I not? But genuinely, my friends, I am going to start wrapping up, but I really genuinely want to say it again. Thank you so much for tuning in today on my premiere episode of Magical Melodies. So I talked a little bit about what we have upcoming, but so my next episode, which is on May 19th, her name is Sabrina, but her TikTok is Thrilling Adventures of Sab. She is very well known on TikTok. She is very knowledgeable on all things Disney. But most importantly, she specializes in Genie Plus. Raise your hand if you still get confused about Genie Plus, because I do. She's going to come on. She's going to tell you a little bit about her favorite parks, a little bit about what Disney means to her, and give you the inside scoop on all things Disney, because I love you, Linda. Thank you so much. Because it's very confusing, and I could use a lesson myself. So I figured, why not have my friends along for that as well, right? I am so happy, and I'm so looking forward to that. So that'll be on May 19th at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Come hang out with us. Come check the Breakthrough Show Network out. So next up on the Breakthrough Show Network is Project Joy Live, 9 a.m. tomorrow, with the Queen of Joy herself. Show some representation. Yes, come on in. Yes, it's so confusing. I know. Well, Lisa, send your kids. Take a lesson here on May 19th. We're going to do all things Genie Plus. Okay, I got you covered. Got you covered, girl. But yeah, I just want to leave you with this. Like I said, truly, if there's anything out there that you are really wanting to do and really hopeful to do, but you're afraid, do it. Take that risk. Follow your dreams. If everything was easy, then it wouldn't be worth it, right? Like, we have to go through so many things in life to get us to where we are, to help us understand why. And you don't always understand the why in the moment, but when everything clicks and falls into place, it makes so much sense, right? Do the thing that scares you. Take that risk. Book your Disney trip. Start a podcast. Write an album. Film a movie. Do the thing that makes you happy, because you're important. And taking time for you and channeling that magic that is inside of you leads to so many beautiful things in life. Life is hard. Life is hard as it is, right? And, finding things that really are important to you and keep you going is so important. It's so important, because life is short, and you're worth it. You're worth it. No matter what, you're worth it. And I'm so honored and so grateful to be your host on Magical Melodies. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here tonight. Woo! No tears. Seriously, thank you so much for being here tonight, and I look forward to so many amazing journeys with you guys to come. I have a little signature that I want to leave you with. May your days be filled with pixie dust, and your dreams be as magical as a Disney fairy tale. Until next time, my friends, keep the magic alive. I'm your host, Kevin Kiley, and I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here today. Until next time,